You all compete in different places. Some of you play under the lights. Some compete on a court, a course, a field, or a track. You wear different uniforms, follow different rules, and prepare for different opponents. But every athlete in this room has something in common. At some point this fall, something is going to go wrong. A pass will be dropped, a shot will be missed, a goal will be allowed, a serve will go into the net, a runner will pass you, you'll lose a point you thought you had won, you'll hit a shot you wish you could take back. You'll forget a routine, miss an assignment, or make a mistake in front of a crowd. So what's the most important moment in that competition? Most people would say it's the final minute. The winning goal, the fourth quarter, the final set, or the last stretch before the finish line. But I disagree. I believe the most important moment is the 10 seconds after something goes wrong. Those 10 seconds tell everyone who you are. Anybody can look to be a leader after scoring a touchdown. Anybody can celebrate after putting the ball in the net. Anybody can bring energy after winning a point. Anybody can feel confident while running at the front of the pack, but leadership is revealed when the moment doesn't go your way. Leadership is what happens next. So in the 10 seconds after a mistake, you have two choices. You can make the moment heavier, or you can make your team stronger. You can drop your head, blame a teammate, complain to an official, look toward the sideline, or begin to feel sorry for yourself. Or you can take a breath, reset, communicate, encourage the person beside you, and get ready for the next play, or point, or possession, or mile. That's leadership. Leadership isn't a title, it isn't a captain's band, it's not being a senior or a starter, or even the best athlete on your team. Leadership is your response when things get difficult. This fall, I want you to remember one word, and that's next. The last play may have mattered, but you can't change it. Football players, you can't go back and make the tackle you missed. Soccer and field hockey, you can't go back and do anything about that goal you just allowed. Volleyball, you can't replay the point you just lost. Cross country, you can't get back to the energy you wasted worrying about the person who passed you. Golfers, you can't chase a bad shot into the trees and then bring it back. Tennis, you can't change the previous point. Cheerleaders, you can't allow one missed count to destroy the rest of your routine. You can't change what happens, but you can control what happens next. When something goes wrong, use these three-step reset. Own it, flush it, lead to the next moment. First, you need to own it. If the mistake is yours, tell everyone it was on you. No excuses, no blaming the official, the weather, the field, the crowd, the coach, or the teammates beside you. Just say that's on me. Those may be the most powerful words a leader can say. Taking responsibility doesn't make you look weak. It tells your teammates that they can trust you. Second, you need to flush it. Take a breath and let the mistake go. Learn from it, but don't carry it with you. One missed tackle doesn't have to become two. One goal allowed doesn't have to destroy the rest of the game. One lost point doesn't have to become a lost set. One difficult mile doesn't have to be a bad race. One bad shot doesn't have to become a bad round. Sometimes the difference between an average athlete and a great athlete is not the number of mistakes they make, but it's how quickly they recover from those mistakes. Third, lead the next one. Get back in position. Sorry, guys. Call out the coverage. Sprint back on defense. Ask for the ball again. Focus on the next serve. Lock in for the next point. Find your pace. Make that next count. Walk confidently towards your next shot. Do whatever your team needs for you. That's the leadership you can actually use. You don't need to wait until you become a captain. You don't need to wait to be a senior. You don't need to wait until you earn a starting position. You can lead the next 10 seconds. There will also be times when the mistake isn't yours. It'll belong to one of your teammates. Those moments will test you just as much. After your teammate makes a mistake, they're going to look around. They will look at the scoreboard, they'll look towards the sideline, they're going to look at your coach, and they will look at you. Your reaction will tell them one of two things. One, we're still with you, or two, you're on your own. Great Ridley teams do not leave their people alone after a mistake. Walk over to that teammate, tap them on the shoulder, look them in the eye, and say, I've got you. Next play. Those words can change a game. More importantly, they can change your person. You can hold your teammates accountable without embarrassing them. You can demand more from them while letting them know you still believe in them. Leadership is not screaming at someone because they made a mistake. Leadership is helping them become ready for the next move. And leadership doesn't begin when the lights come on the field or that first whistle blows. Leadership begins in practice. When your coach asks for one more sprint, what do you do? When practice becomes repetitive, what does your effort look like? When equipment needs to be carried, who's reaching for it? When a freshman is standing alone, who brings them into the group? When a teammate is struggling with whatever it is they're struggling with, who notices? When you're not starting, what kind of energy do you bring? When nobody's watching, what are you doing? Those choices become your reputation. Every day, you teach your teammates what they can expect from you. Can they expect excuses or accountability? Can they expect negativity or can they expect energy? Will you disappear when things become difficult, or are you going to step forward? You don't build your reputation during one big game. You build your reputation 10 seconds at a time. So here's my challenge to every fall athlete in the room. Become someone your teammates can find when things get hard. When your team is tired, let them find your energy. When someone is struggling, let them find encouragement. When the team loses focus, let them find your voice. When something needs to be done, let them find your hand already raised. When the game starts slipping away, let them find you still fighting. And when everyone else begins to panic, let them find you standing steady. Don't just be talented, be dependable. Talent can win a play, dependability can hold an entire team together. Every time you put that Ridley uniform on, you represent more than yourself. You represent the teammates beside you. You represent the coaches who invest their time in you. You represent your family and your school. You represent every Ridley athlete who wore the green and white before you. Wearing Ridley across your chest should mean something. It should mean that you compete until the end. It should mean that you treat your opponents and officials with respect. It should mean that you don't point fingers when things go wrong. Almost done. It should mean that you take care of your teammates. It should mean that no matter what happens, you're ready for what comes next. At the end of this fall season, you're going to have wins, losses, statistics, highlights, and memories. But your real legacy will be carried by the people who competed beside you. Did your teammates become more confident because you were there? Did they work harder because they saw your example? Did they feel valued because you noticed them? Did they believe the team could recover because you refused to quit? Were they someone you could trust? That is leadership. So when something goes wrong this fall, and we all know it will, I want one word to come to your mind. Next. Own it, flush it, lead the next moment. You can't control the scoreboard. You can't control the officials. You can't control your playing time. And you may not control what happened 10 seconds ago, but you can control what happens in the next 10 seconds. That's where toughness lives. That's where trust is built. And that's where leaders are revealed. This is where your team can change. 10 seconds at a time, one response at a time, one teammate at a time. Go be the athlete your team can count on. Go lead the next moment. And every time you compete, show exactly what it means to be a Ridley Green Raider. Thanks, guys.